And what I'll do is I'll finish up everything outside of the hideout first. Let's see how we do. Final set of side quests. So I think barring like DLC, basically there's not going to be any post-game episodes here. I would have basically done everything I can do within the main storyline, aside from like other difficulty modes and stuff.
Are you buying or selling?
What are you buying? Okay.
Take care.
It's in here again. It's our Undying, friends.
Lord Marquis, if you have a moment.
What is it, Cyril?
One of our brethren lately journeyed across the strait in order to pursue a new avenue of inquiry in our ongoing investigation. He sent an owl some while ago, but we have heard naught from him since.
Was he surveying another fallen ruin?
No. The object of his study was a savior cult that has arisen in Ash in recent years. We believe it may have some connection to the Circle of Malleus, an ancient religion that worshipped Ultima as its god. By gaining an understanding of this new faith, we hoped to learn more of the Circle's original beliefs.
And so you sent one of your brothers to Ash? A continent teeming with orcs and akashic?
Fully cognizant of the risks, yes. I entrusted the mission to one of the most able of our order, the Third Chair, a master of the arts of combat and survival both. Though he has been silent for some days now, I have thus far refrained from sending any others in search of him, lest they be lost in turn. Yet, it seemed only right to inform you of the situation, given your unique experience of the perils of Ash. For as you so earnestly advised me, it would not do to abandon a man to his fate, when he might yet be saved.
Okay, someone learned a lesson.
It would not. But Ash is a big place. Can you be any more specific?
Perhaps. The last owl I received from him mentioned a village where he had heard the cult were wont to assemble. Middleburg was its name. It lies in the southern reaches of Waloed. If aught ill befell him, I expect it did so there.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
You are much too kind, my lord. Go then, with my hopes, and may the firebird's flame ever burn in your heart.
At least we're going to get Genji gloves soon. Right, straight to where we've got to go for that. Yeah, I think it's a bit further, but it's less kind of windy roads and shit. Which we see in Middleburg. When we think of Dinkelberg. Dinkelberg. It's a shame. Wouldn't it have been nice to do these final sets of quests by having Dion with us too? That would have been dope. Okay. Once again, I'm going to skip random encounters here. Most of it is going to be repeat stuff anyway, just maybe a little bit harder, but that's fine. Oh, it's another hunt, I think. Fuck's sake. Fuck's sake. Okay, I'll try.
Look who's here to meet us. Pity they don't seem fond of visitors.
It's only level 40, so I think it should be fine. Ultima did mess us up one time, but I think it'll be business as usual from here. For a while, anyway. Yeah, Will of the Whites came in at a good time, though. I swear to God, sometimes my R1s are not registering, though. I don't know. At least it stays staggered for a long time. But yeah, we need to get these dodges back on point again. I think I've been getting a bit lazy with my dodging. I've been relying too much on my raw strength. It's time to step it up again, refocus in these battles. Right, here we go. Better. Here you go. Yeah, just gotta lock in a little bit. Been taking it a bit too pedestrian recently. Ultima was a wake-up call, and I went a bit late here again. Yeah, slightly too late. Not quick enough here. Ah, okay. Oh wow, look at that. Oh, it's a shame I kind of missed out on the opportunity there. I'd have loved to juggle it up. I'm not really good enough to do that, unfortunately. Wow. There you go. So I got 6 or 7 dodges in a row. That made me feel better. Yeah, gotta lock in, man. Once you're locked in, it's not too bad.
I've had warmer welcomes.
So yeah, before we were rudely interrupted. So we had like 6 hunts left and we already cleared 2 of them, kind of coincidentally. But there might have been more added. I think there's 35 in total, if I remember correctly.
This must be Middleburg.
Yep, okay. I came here before.
These people aren't turned. And the village seems safe enough at least. What is going on here?
Ah, did you too heed the call?
Heed the call? No, I came here looking for someone. To be honest, I wasn't sure I'd find him here. Let alone all of you.
Is that so?
What are you doing here? Is this where you live?
It is my home. The others, they heeded the call.
You keep saying that. What do you mean?
They came here to perform the rite, just as King Barnabas instructed. This village is their altar, where they shall cast their souls upon the gentle waters and give themselves to the Lord.
Give themselves.
Oh, Lord, cleanse us of our sins.
Let us be reborn in your loving arms.
Free us from the torment of this mortal realm.
They want to be saved. Forgive me, but did another foreigner like me come here? He was probably wearing a cowl.
You mean the traveler from Stone? Yes. He's staying at my house, toward the rear of the village.
Thank you. If you don't mind, I'll go and greet him. They seek the same salvation Barnabas did.
Bring us salvation.
At least the third chair is still alive. Let's go and find him.
Has he been roped into this cult as well? Yep.
Excuse me. Are you with the Undying?
I am. And so it would appear, are you? Lord Rosfield, if I am not mistaken.
That's right. And you must be the third chair.
I am.
Cyril was worried for your safety. He sent me to find you.
Then I must apologize. I did not mean to trouble the bearer of the burning quill. Much less you, my Lord Marquis.
He said that you had failed to report. Is there a reason for that?
I came here to study the followers of this new faith. But the more I learned of them, the more my own faith began to falter. You have seen them at their prayers, have you not?
Oh boy.
They devote themselves to the veneration of their Lord with a fervor I have never seen before. Praying night and day that they might be rid of their wicked wills and reborn in their Saviour's light. Not that they might be granted respite from their worldly woes, but so that they might continue to serve him. Serve him with all of their beings. I, too, swore to devote my life to the service of my Lord and Master, but this... 'tis different. It is more. And so I would see it through to the end. See these people safe, that they might achieve their dream. That they might do their duty to their Lord. Even if it should keep me from doing my duty to mine.
You do understand what their dream is, don't you?
I do, my lord. They would cast aside their wills and become akashic. I know that it may be hard to believe, but to these people, that is the very essence of salvation. Forgive me, my lord, but I must remain here. If you are to return to Master Cyril, I would consider it a great...
Oh no.
Did you hear that, my lord? Something is happening.
I'll go and find out what. Stay here.
Yeah, you're not going to need to watch over these guys much longer. This music kicking in again.
An ether flood. Oh no. There must be something I can do.
Nah, just let them fulfill their dreams. Don't let their dreams be dreams.
Echoes as well. Found her.
Flounder.
Come on. Over here!
Oh, level 40. Okay. It's definitely taking a little bit longer. What a difference 5 levels makes.
What now?
Okay.
We meet again.
Titus, okay.
I've killed your kind before.
I always forget that he makes a second hit. But I mean, if even regular quests are level 40 now, that's pretty good. Yeah, this time I got the second one right. But he keeps hitting, as you can see. Just a lot more numerous combos here. That's been the biggest difference in the last 5 hours. 1, 2, and 3. There you see. Like, I just got to get used to doing that a bit more. It's not been happening much at all in this game.
This one.
Trying to regain some HP without potions here. Yeah, 80,000 and still has a lot of HP. Right, let's practice some evasion.
Nice try.
Ah.
Too slow. Nice try. Needed that.
Right, let's try and get him to stagger. There it is. I'm definitely enjoying the general difficulty spike. As you're seeing, I'm having to adjust it a little bit more. I'm not having it as easy as I was like 5 hours ago. So there's definitely been a jump here. This is basically the end game. These should be the most difficult quests in the game, basically. Since they're the ones right before the finish.
Damn it. Don't you die. Come on, speak to me.
had to save them, that they might have a chance to find true salvation. By devoting themselves to the service of their Lord. Just as I did when the Undying plucked me from the gutter and gave me a cause to believe in. A duty to serve was everything to me, and I would not deny them that fulfillment, even if they must become akashic in order to achieve it. Forgive me, my Lord Marquis. I did not mean to trouble you with this. My findings. Could you deliver them to Master Cyril for me?
Of course. Your duty will be done.
Look, my lord. They are saved.
Interesting.
They are saved. Founder. I should get this report to Cyril.
Let's wrap this one up.
My Lord Marquis, welcome back. I am glad to see you hale and whole.
I met with your third chair, Cyril. He bade me deliver his findings to you.
Thank you, my lord. He remained in Ash?
He died protecting the villagers from an echo. I buried him in Middleburg. I'm sorry that I couldn't save him.
If you could not save him, no one could.
The villagers, they were believers in this savior cult. They prayed to their god that they might be unburdened of their wills. Then an ether flood came, and their wish was granted. Your brother sacrificed himself that they might live, even knowing that that life was death by another name.
Then he perished defending liberty. A hero's end. For the right to choose how one dies is no less sacred than the right to choose how one lives.
Sid would agree. He wanted to build a world where people could die on their own terms.
A noble ambition. To die for one's cause is the most perfect expression of one's faith. It matters not how misguided others might judge one's decision to be. Only that the decision is one's own. We live according to the teachings of our order. We believe in them, we protect them, and yes, we die for them. For better or worse, that is our creed.
But he didn't die for your creed. He died to save them. And you still believe that what he did was right.
I believe that he believed it was. We of the Undying are not slaves, but willing servants. And this was his will. the ultimate expression of it.
All right. I'd like to know this man's name, Cyril. To know the names of all the Undying who've fallen in the line of duty. They died serving my house. It's only right that I remember them. That is my duty.
Of course. I shall fetch the Book of Martyrs at once. My lord, it has been, and shall ever be, the greatest honor of my life to serve House Rosfield. Though our duties may differ, yours is no less important. I pray with all my heart for your success. And were they here, I have no doubt but that every one of my fallen brothers and sisters would feel the same.
Very interesting quest that poses interesting questions. Okay. Oh wow, we get one of these. Yeah, I guess the endgame quests. Yeah, he says, I'm not a slave, but a willing servant. That to me is just so interesting, and obviously the thin line between, you know, belief and religion and spirituality and just straight up just cults. I mean, you could say every religion is a cult, but like the way that they treat, like, I kind of really get where they're coming from, where like if that's how they want to die and they want to die on their own terms, then who are we to kind of interfere with that? And I get it, but that's basically a mass suicide, what they're doing there. Like, we want to be unburdened of our wills, therefore we're all just going to die en masse. Like, I don't think that's something we should be supporting, because, I don't know, like, that to me just seems, there's got to be a line somewhere where you can't just be like, yeah, that's what they want to do, we should let them die on their own terms. That one was a strange one for me, I have to say. Right. Danamel, let's go there. So yeah, this is going to be the conclusion of Lubor's story, I guess. But yeah, with these like this savior cult situation, it's like at the end of the day, kids can get involved into that, and young people, and it's like if you gather enough people and kind of bring them under your spell, it's one of these things, you think it's your own will, but people's wills and minds can be manipulated so much and gaslit, and just anything can happen. And so you could have people, so many people that are on this misguided path, and they think that it's their own will, but I guess their wills are so weak that it's been kind of warped. So it's complicated stuff, and obviously I don't have a full handle on it either. But it poses interesting questions, I have to say. Now, what will Lubor's fate be?
Here to help me pack? Thanks, but I'll be traveling light. I'm almost finished already, in fact.
You're really going to go through with this, then?
I am. But before I go, there is one small issue I'd like your assistance with. Well, two, in fact.
If it's within my power to help you, I will.
It's the children. I refuse to let them share in my disgrace. And if I leave them here, they surely will. Our friendship would see them ostracized forever. But I can't take them with me either. I can think of only one place where they are certain to be safe and provided for and loved. The Hideaway.
Finally. Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised by that.
Of course. The children would be more than welcome.
Thank you, Clive. I will not forget this.
Lubor, are you still here?
What is it, Ferda? You look pale.
There's been a flood in the Velcroy, a damn big one. The League of Outlaws encampment was completely submerged in ether.
What?
Every last one of the bastards has turned, and they're headed this way.
Bandits are one thing, but akashic bandits are quite another. The town guard won't stand a chance against them. We need to evacuate. There's no time to lose. Ferda, gather the men. The akashic may strike at any moment. We must make ready to cover the townspeople's escape. Well, what are you waiting for?
Yes, my lord.
Clive, change of plan. The children stay with me for now. I need you to find Conrad and Natalie. Tell them to prepare for a full and immediate evacuation.
Understood.
I'll do what I can to convince everyone else. Wish me luck.
I mean, what I'd like to do now that we found out that Lubor's a bearer, he can use magic and stuff. Can we, like, fight together with him and he can do some cool magic shit? That'd be nice.
What's an
You have to listen to me. They're coming. You need to evacuate.
Know your place, bearer.
Oh god, they're still on that thing. Yeah, I mean, obviously this whole, you know, oh, there's an ether flood, there's a akashic coming, you've got to survive against a wave of akashics. It's going to be used a lot. It already has been and it will continue
What's the
to be.
commotion?
But it is what it is.
Ah, it's you.
What do you want, Lord Underhill?
To pass on an important message. There's been an ether flood out in the Velcroy. The camp where the so-called League of Outlaws were gathering has been swallowed. They're no longer just bandits. They're akashic now, and they could be here at any moment. You need to begin preparing for a full-scale evacuation right away.
Oh, do we? And who was it who gave you this disturbing news, might I ask?
Lubor, perhaps? The man spreading the same poison out in the square as we speak. You may believe his lies, my lord, but we know better.
But why would he lie about something like this?
Some twisted attempt at revenge, perhaps. If he had not been unmasked, he may well have been elected our leader. A great honor for one of his kind. One he might well feel aggrieved at having been denied.
Lord Underhill, forgive me, but it has become all too evident where your sympathies lie. Lubor cannot be trusted, and neither, therefore, can you.
You may not trust me, but for the sake of your people, ask yourselves if there is any chance that this is true.
There isn't. You can be certain of that. Now be off with you.
You're making a mistake.
Damn, Lord Underhill called
It's no
out.
use. They're not going to listen to me. We'll just have to do what we can without them. I should speak to Lord Furder.
Everyone's a bloody lord in this game. Lord Furder's a lord, but then Lord Furder's calling Lubor lord. So, in these things, everyone's someone, man. Either you're a peasant or you're some kind of lord. There's nothing in between.
Lord Furder.
Sid, what's wrong?
I went to warn Conrad and Natalie about the akashic, but they wouldn't listen. They've convinced themselves that nothing Lubor says can be trusted. The bloody fools. Which means the town guard can't be counted on for support. But I can. If there's anything I can do to help you defend Dalamil, you only have to ask.
I appreciate it.
Sid! Further! I've been looking for you everywhere.
Victor? I thought you'd left.
I couldn't abandon a friend in need. And Lubor is in need at this very moment. Come quickly.